I'm Jackie.
And I'm Ashley. Welcome to the Witching Hour.
The Witching Hour is a little extension of Dumb Witch Club where we give you a witchy quickie.
Ooh, witchy quickie. So what that is we take a big topic, we break it down into bite-sized pieces, and we have a little sippy sip.
Speaking of, you have to tell the story of where this bottle came from.
It's a terrible story.
It's an amazing story.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
Oh, so good. So good.
I saw this wine on TikTok. That's the story.
That's the story.
That's literally the story. It's this person, and I'm sure there's many persons on TikTok that talk about wine for people who don't know jack shit. Am I allowed to say that?
You just did.
Okay. And yeah, they like recommend stuff and talk about why, they recommend stuff. And since I know nothing, I'm not even going to know if this is a good recommendation.
Yeah. Well, so we haven't tasted it, but I'll just say this is Pine Ridge. It's a white blend. So blends can be hit or miss, but it's a Viognier and a Chenin Blanc. So it's probably pretty good because Viogniers are some of my favorite.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, look at me coming through.
Cheers.
It smells nice.
It's good.
Oh, I like it.
Tart.
Oh, I really
Tangy.
like it. It's very similar to one that you had one time. Mm-hmm. That was in like a blue thing, and I really liked it. And I just need to go back and watch what that was because I was like, I want this.
We literally have to go back and watch episodes of ourselves to remember what we did and said because we don't remember. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. It's so true.
And I said it, but here's the even dumber part that I'll admit right now because I don't care. I've had wine. I was like, what was that? Like, what was that wine? No, I'll never know. Jackie's like,
there's a recording of it.
You know how you'll know? I was like, what? How? Yeah. Okay, Ashley. Well, I'll come to you in 3, 2. Oh, I can watch it. There you go.
It's called Dumb Witch Club for a reason. Mm-hmm. So I think it was very appropriate, though, that this bottle came from a TikTok because we're going to take down a little TikTok trend today.
Jesus.
Eye roll. Cue the eye rolls. So have y'all heard of this thing called moon phase compatibility? I had not heard of it.
I had not.
And I was glad that I hadn't.
Same.
Because
it
sucks.
Yeah, and I was actually upset that I had to learn because then I'm like, please don't cultivate now my feed to like reflect these things because I like had to look this up. I'm like, I don't want this to affect my algorithm now.
I know.
Like to show me other dumb things.
So legit.
I know.
But,
anything for the pod.
Well, yes. So your sacrifices are well appreciated.
Thank you very much.
So moon phase compatibility apparently is this idea that I know.
Apparently.
Well, I have to get very superior.
We get very British and superior when we're like doing this.
Yeah.
It's natural.
I know, but I'm also feeling it's like the Norma Desmond as usual.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. So what it is evidently is this idea that if the moon phase on your birth chart matches up with the moon phase on someone else's birth chart.
Yes.
As in just the simplest example, I'm born in a new moon, you're born in a full moon.
Yeah.
Those equal a full moon.
Right.
So if I'm born on a first quarter moon and you're born on a
last quarter moon?
Third quarter moon? Yeah. Then you put those together and you get a full moon. And it's kind of like a visual that you can kind of imagine.
Yeah, they like slide pieces.
Yes. But that means you are compatible.
Just carte blanche.
That means
they
you're
don't
compatible.
say anything else. They're just like, puzzle pieces, you're good. Compatible.
Yeah.
Ding.
And then if they don't, not compatible.
Not compatible. Run away.
Bad match. Red flag.
That's just a red flag.
Yeah, that's just a red flag.
Terrible.
So why do we hate this?
Because you're not half of a friendship necklace from the 90s.
I wish, well, we kind of are.
Well, we are. Never mind. Scratch the whole episode.
Love it. It's amazing.
It's an amazing concept. Big fans.
Also, I don't even know, like, if we just take it to that level, like, I do know that I was born on a new moon because my moon and my sun are in the same sign.
Yes.
And that's how you know.
Yeah.
But do you know what moon phase?
Yes, I do. I just happen to. It's a waxing crescent.
But most people, I think, don't know
No,
that.
most people don't know. And honestly...
are you telling me we don't add up to a full moon?
I know, that's dumb.
That's it. I'm done. Canceling Dumb Witch Club.
Yeah, right? Like, we're not compatible. We've just realized that we're not, and so this is all over.
Yeah, exactly. All of these years out the window because of moon phase compatibility. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you.
Thank you so much for illuminating that.
Yes.
Pun intended.
Yeah, so, no, it's... Anyways.
No, you're not. And you know what it reminded me of when I was, like, doing it when we were talking about it? It reminded me of twin flames.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's a twin flame, it's giving twin flames.
Yes. This idea that, like, if this compatibility exists, at all costs, this is your person. Like, no.
I cannot with stuff like that.
Nope.
We hate stuff like that. I said hate, I mean it. We hate stuff like that. It's dumb. It's giving dumb in a bad way.
Yes. Not Dumb Witch Club dumb. Actual dumb.
Actual dumb.
Yes.
Yeah, just dumb.
Yes. So, also, this is not a concept. So, look, somebody might say that all of astrology is based on nothing and it's all weird and BS, right?
Right.
But this is based on nothing and it's all weird and BS.
Yeah, because it's so reductionary and it doesn't, there's no nuance to it at all.
No, and it doesn't take into account what is actually the most important thing when you're talking about compatibility, which is your sign placements.
Yes.
In your moon, your sun,
yes.
your Venus. It goes on. And what, aspects are created by comparing your chart to someone else's chart, which is very complex.
Yes, it is complex because, as we were talking about before, even too, like, opposing energies can be catalysts for change and for growth, but opposing energies can also be really bad if, like, one or more of the people is just, like, out of bounds and isn't, like, pulling that into, alignment or whatever. It can all be bad or good or whatever, depending on what else is going on and how that person is sort of manifesting those energies.
Yes, and I also hate, and it kind of is to the twin flame point, that this sort of implies that you need to search for your other half or the missing piece of what you're missing, and you need to find that in another person. Look, a lot of us have partners. We want partners.
Sure.
That's a natural human thing.
Yes.
But you are a whole, complete self regardless.
That's right. Stop making yourself a puzzle piece. You're not a puzzle piece. You're the whole damn puzzle. You're a masterpiece.
That's right. With nothing else to say.
No,
we're done.
I'm done.
Pen drop.
Pen drop. Yeah. Done. More wine.
Cheers.
That's the best one you've ever done.
Because we